Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I am with you till 5 o'clock. So how's everybody doing? What's going on? Is today a good day? Today's a good day for me. I don't know why. I'm really tired. I didn't get much rest last night. And it's rainy, but it's been a good day. I hope your day has been good as well. All right, let's get to it. Y'all know it's a short show, so I have to get the hellos in real quick before I end up saying hello for 45 minutes. Robert Willis, good afternoon. Erica Hummins, representing Reading, good afternoon. We got Lewis Talbert in the house, good afternoon, representing Sharonville. Maria Smith out there in North College Hill, good afternoon. And Miss Pittsburgh rounds out the top five, all five YouTubers. You can't beat that. YouTube people doing stuff. Of course, then next, Pat Rogers. Good afternoon out there in East Westwood. Nick Brown, checking in from beautiful Blue Ash. Good afternoon. Dwayne Larkin says good afternoon, everyone from Mount Airy. Carolyn Smith, good afternoon to you as well. Samuel Campbell out in East Walnut Hills, good afternoon. Deshaun C. say what's up. Checking in from a backup because some fool wanted to come sideways. So he got put in Facebook jail. That's terrible. Hate when that happens. Tanika representing Orlando. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We got LaDonna out there in East Price Hill. Good afternoon, LaDonna. Miss Pittsburgh says it's been a good day. LaDonna says me too. All right. A few people saying hi to the little baby. Yeah. She don't even say hi back. Yeah, I don't have to say hi to her. Let's see. Stephon Speed, good afternoon out there in Westwood. Jerika says, why was my notification so late? I just came on, so I don't know. Dante Johnson, good afternoon. Deshaun said, I got a wisdom tooth pulled this morning, so I'm here at work in a little pain. Oh. I remember getting all my wisdom teeth taken out. It wasn't pleasant. Neither time. I got the two on the top taken out because they were growing out the side. So I was like, ooh, those gotta go. So they took those out. They just shot me with the Novocaine to take those out. And it's terrible when you can hear them take your teeth out. It sounded like they was breaking off a tree branch, just popping and cracking and all that. I was like, oh my goodness. And then the Novocaine start wearing off, and I was telling dude, like, he was like, if you can feel it, just lift your hand, and I'll know you can feel it, and, then I'll give you another shot. So I start feeling it, and I lift my hand, and this fool put my hand down and called somebody over to hold my hand down. I was almost finished. Oh, I still remember that like it was yesterday. He called an assistant. Hey, I need your help over here. And I thought, okay, they about to Novocaine. Hold his hand. What? It hurt. I can feel it. Yeah, he called help to hold my hand down. But okay, that was that. The bottom two, they were impacted, so they had to surgically remove those. So they put me under. Mary Birch Lavender out there in White Oak. Good afternoon. Al Johnson in Middletown. Good afternoon. Logic Slayer. Good afternoon. Got Twin in the house. Let me see. Reppin' Finneytown. Scary old pancake ginger snap cookie eating. Got security in the basement. Lucky for you. That was a lot. Good afternoon to you as well. That's a nice way to say good afternoon. Let's see. A few more people saying hi to little baby. She don't care. Let me see. I had tooth pain that I had to get extracted ASAP. I was up all night in pain. Yeah, that's terrible. Pamela Kinney, good afternoon, representing North Avondale. Somebody want to know, did the tooth fairy visit you when you lost your teeth? Did the tooth fairy visit you?
I don't know. I forgot.
Was it money under your pillow when you got your teeth, your teeth was taken out?
It was like about, I guess, 2 days, and then she gave me it.
Okay, so then that would be a yes. Jack says, I'll listen a little while. You don't have to. Let's see. My dentist gave me laughing gas, and it felt good. I was high as H while he was taking my tooth out. Okay. Let me see. Grand Day, powerful royal people from Green Township. All right. And so that's that. So, again, I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm having a decent day. Actually, I'm having a good day. I am. And I really don't know why, but I just feel good. So what is going on in the world? What's going on? Trump is still appointing people. And, I pulled up the video that Nate was talking about yesterday, where Trump really is kind of talking about giving reparations to white people. Hold on, let me get the phone up. I don't want to get cussed out and not know I'm getting cussed out. Trump really did, from my perspective. Jack says, I listen to get sleepy, chump. I gotta be a chump. All I did was let you know that you have options and you don't have to listen. That makes me a chump? That don't even make sense. That's not right. That's not fair. It's not kind. Shouldn't we be kind? But yeah, he really did suggest reparations for white people. I was like, I'm not sure what he was saying. But as I read it, it would be reparations for white people. It's not, I guess it's up to interpretation. How about I play it and you better be careful back there. How about I play it and then you determine what he's saying. See if I can get, we go here. We're going to go here. That should be playing. Go here. Go here. Do this.
Costs at colleges.
Hold on, y'all. Why is that doing that?
I don't know. Probably not in the right spot.
You want to fix it?
No!
All right, then. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
I don't
Let me do what I do.
even know how.
I hear a big echo.
Yep. Echo. I kind of like echoes.
Well, I don't.
What?
Hold on.
Why?
Let me.
Why?
Okay, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to do something here. Go here. See if it'll work here.
For many years, tuition costs at colleges and universities have been exploding, and I mean absolutely exploding, while academics have been obsessed with indoctrinating America's youth. The time has come to reclaim our once great educational institutions from the radical left, and we will do that. Our secret weapon will be the college accreditation system. It's called accreditation for a reason. The accreditors are supposed to ensure that schools are not ripping off students and taxpayers, but they have failed totally. When I return to the White House, I will fire the radical left accreditors that have allowed our colleges to become dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics. We will then accept applications for new accreditors who will impose real standards on colleges once again and once and for all. These standards will include defending the American tradition and Western civilization, protecting free speech, eliminating wasteful administrative positions that drive up costs incredibly, removing all Marxist diversity, equity, and inclusion bureaucrats, offering options for accelerated and low-cost degrees, providing meaningful job placement and career services, and implementing college entrance and exit exams to prove that students are actually learning and getting their money's worth. Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies, policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
So there you go. He wants to, if schools are diverse, inclusive, he wants to take their money by fining them and then take that money and give it to people who have been the victims of discrimination based on DEI, based on attempting to be diverse and inclusive. And would you say practice equity or, yeah. That sounds like reparations to me. That's what it sounds like to me. And apparently to a few other people. But this is the world that we're currently getting ready to be living in. And he has the votes to do this stuff. He has the votes to do. So what people who were saying stuff like, oh, y'all don't know if he gonna do that stuff. Oh, he just talking. Oh, Project 2025 and Plan 47. Those are all just, they not real. And it's real. This is not just made up stuff. Twin says, when did he say white people? Okay, I forget. Because he didn't actually say the words white people. He didn't. You're right. He didn't. He said, a portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies. Now, Twin, I'm asking you, who would be the people that he would say are the victims of, because remember what he's talking about as an unjust policy is hiring people for the sake of diversity, equity, and inclusion. So, who would, you want to know if you could eat that? Yes, you can eat that. Go ahead. Have at it. So, who do you think these people that he wants to give these seized funds to are? Because I'm gonna play along with you. He didn't say white people. So who do you think these people are, twin? Who do you think these victims that he's talking about are? David says the poorly educated. No. Because he's talking about people who were hired under diversity, equity, and inclusion. And he's saying that that is some Marxist policy. Basically, what he's saying is some people are being discriminated against by not being hired. Who are the people who he would say is being discriminated against, not being hired? So now the Trump supporters are playing dumb. Now y'all playing dumb. Twin, you think he's talking about immigrants. You really think that Donald Trump is saying, basically, I want to take this money from these schools and give it to immigrants. That's what you think he's saying? Ron, you think he's saying, I want to take this money from these schools who hire people for diversity, equity, and inclusion and give it to all Americans? That's what you think he's saying? That's what you think he's saying, honestly. That's honestly what you're thinking. See, I think y'all playing stupid. Because y'all couldn't be that stupid. No, I think they're playing dumb. They're playing. They're not that dumb. They're playing dumb. That money not going to you. That money is not going to be a stimulus. No, David, they're not. No, Tria, they are pretending to not see what's right in front of their face. They're pretending to not see what's right in front of their face. But look, he's got the votes to do it. All of this stuff. They got the House, they got the Senate, they got the Supreme Court, they got the presidency. They got the votes to do it. If you fall, I'm going to laugh at you. Just know that. So you better be careful. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. That they got governors. They have all of those states that they won. So then this is what I was saying earlier, and people were kind of looking at me and talking like I was crazy. To change or to change the Constitution. I don't want to misquote it. I'm convinced he can get the votes in the House and the Senate. Okay? They don't have 2/3 in the House and the Senate, but I'm convinced he could get it. Or 2/3 of state legislatures can request it. Then it just has to be ratified by 3/4 of state legislatures. Y'all, they can change our Constitution. They have the votes right now. Once he gets in office, he got 2 good years. They can do all kind of stuff. You can do a lot of damage in 2 years. I hope, even though he said what he wants to do, that was during the campaign. Jason says we can change it back after he leaves. Not if you don't have the everything in place. See, this is why I've been telling y'all, they've been working on this for 4 years. They've been putting things in place for 4 years. So you can't necessarily change it back once they leave. Brian says, no sense in worrying about it. Nothing we can do at this point. That's the weirdest thing. That's the weirdest thing I think I've heard in a while. No, that's a part of being vigilant. That's a part of being vigilant. What do we say? Like, oh, Trump wanted to do something, just for the record, I'm about to go way out there, okay? But it's for a reason. If Trump says, hey, we want to repeal the 13th Amendment, bring slavery back, your response to that is, ain't no sense in worrying about it. What can we do about it now? No, you get out there and fight like hell to stop it from happening. What do you mean ain't no sense in worrying about it? This is when you're supposed to see things coming. You're supposed to see things coming, be concerned about it, and work to stop those negative things from happening. If the idea is, oh, I see some bad stuff coming, well, why worry about it? Ain't nothing I can do about it. What? A Classy One says, I wish people would quit fear-mongering. I just play what the man said he wants to do. Playing what he said he wants to do is not fear-mongering. That was cool. That worked during the election and people fell for it. But we see stuff happening. Ben says, get your money and make sure you provide resources and tools to succeed. I'm not exactly sure what you're saying there, Ben. Are you suggesting that we shouldn't worry as, look, personally, I'm fairly certain I'm going to be okay. I'm fairly certain I'm going to be okay. So my mindset is supposed to be, well, I'm going to be okay. F everybody else. I'm going to just make sure I get my money and, me and my kids going to be okay. That is not in my mind, that is not a good mindset to have. And I don't know how you can have that mindset and, oh, I love my community. I want what's best for my community. Either you care about your country and your community, or you only care about you getting what you got to get. Ben says it's sadly gotten to that point. I hope I never get to that point. I hope I never get to that point, honestly. Why not just leave the country if you're worried and scared? Because it's my country. Because it's my country. My people done bled and died for this country. So because I'm worried about something damaging this country doesn't mean it ceases to be my country and I have to leave. I'm not letting them run me out of my country. What, you out your mind? My people's blood is all up and down through all this soil. And I'm just supposed to let them say boo. And I'm like, I don't like that. I'm leaving. I'm scared. No. I'm quite concerned. And I'm going to do what my people did. I'm going to speak out about it. I'm going to let people know what's going on. And I'm going to do all I can to see that it not happen. Jack says it's his country too. Whose country are you talking about? And who told somebody to leave? That's a silly response. So I'm not leaving because it's my country. Well, it's his country too. I didn't tell him to leave. That's a silly response. Y'all don't think these things out, do y'all? Dante says, nobody's going to fight against anything. You don't have the heart. You won't even go out and take the reparations you're looking for instead of asking continuously. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, I'm just curious. What are you suggesting people should do to get reparations? What are you suggesting people should do? I mean, I'm just, what's your idea, Dante? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. It might be a great idea. Twin.
Where that little baby at?
She's standing right next to me.
Yeah, okay. How you doing,
Or
E-Man?
technically, I guess she's right behind me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm not good. See about your security and stuff, so I can't get down on you today. You did it on purpose, though. Good job, though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, 'cause you know I was gonna clown you for what that mess you said yesterday, man.
What did I say yesterday?
Don't worry about it, man. I'll think of it. Quit assuming stuff too, man. Talking about he did this. You know how you say, how you know? Prove it. And all that extra stuff you be saying, prove it to me. Prove it, Emanuel.
Prove what?
That he said white people in there.
I said
Reparations for white people. Prove it, Emanuel.
Twin.
What part in there he said white?
Twin.
What part in there he said white?
Twin.
No, I'm gonna be like you. How you be treating me? What part did he say white in there?
Twin.
Don't worry, I'll wait. I got plenty of time till 5 o'clock.
Wait, so do you want me to answer?
Yeah, I forgot. You got a dump bun now. You dumped my boy Ron yesterday. So, yeah, go ahead and answer before you dump.
I've always had the ability to hang up. Twin,
Oh,
I actually said he never used the term white people. But it's good that you called because you can answer my question. So what people is he concerned about being victims of discrimination because people are being hired under diversity, equity, and inclusion programs?
When he said people, we probably be part of them people.
How?
Hey, he said people, right?
How
we
are
might be part.
Right. How are we part of those people?
Hey, what did he say? Diversity, equity, and all that extra stuff.
He said diversity, equity, and inclusion.
But we're included in there too.
How?
I mean, they want reparations for our slavery, ancestors, what they did and everything. I feel like, you know, Obama was in office. At least he could have pushed for reparations for the people. But I don't think on them. I don't know, man. I don't think they ever go get it. In my eyes, I don't think they ever go get it. And if that's whatever he interview he did, whatever he addressed, if it's that true for the white people, like he's saying, he did wrong. That would be like a race war or something. If that do happen. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's getting tight out here, my brother. Getting tight. But they want us to, you know, act a donkey out here, Emmanuel. That's all they want us to do. But, you know, you got to hold the fork down, man. That's how I see it. You hear me?
I hear you. I don't believe you.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't what you believe
I
or
believe you
whatever.
have to
It
be
is what it
pretending
is.
right now. You're pretending right now,
Huh?
right?
Pretending about what?
You're pretending that you don't know who he's talking about when he's talking about the victims of unjust policies like diversity, equity, and inclusion. You're pretending to not know who he's talking about, right?
I don't know who he talking about. He ain't put a name on it. You can assume and like, man, he talking about them white folks. I mean, you can assume it or whatever, but I don't know what he talking about. The man unpredictable, man. He might be cool, nigga. He like a broad and stuff. He got them two-faced ways and bipolar ways. Where that 1 minute you cool, next minute you, hey, what happened to you? So he like that type of person. So you know, you just gotta go with the flow with him. Even though he say some crazy stuff, you just gotta ride with the flow. But I mean, don't let it scare you, man.
Hold on,
you got
listen.
a family, I got a
Listen to this.
family,
No,
whatever. I'm not gonna let it wake up.
Twin, I really just need you to figure this out for yourself, right? I'm gonna read to you what he said. All right.
I'm not about to go with this scare tactic stuff because I'm not. That's what I ain't gonna jump about. I'm not gonna go let no devil feel junkie fill my head up with that mess. You or them little crazy wanna be.
Hold on, I don't want to put you on hold. Let's have a conversation, okay? So
go ahead, man.
I want to tell you word for word what he said. It's not giving you a fact is not a scare tactic, okay? Facts are not scare tactics. They're facts. Now, if that fact scares you, it just is what it is. He said, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage.
You said federal civil rights cases?
Yes, federal civil rights cases. Can I finish? Against
federal
schools,
civil rights cases on who?
Can I finish?
I'm saying civil rights cases on what? Who has civil rights cases? Black folks, right?
Will you listen? You're trying to figure out.
You just said.
You're trying to figure out something, and I haven't even said it yet. You're trying to think
I
ahead.
took two pieces already, man.
What?
I already took two pieces. What you said.
You took two pieces.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. He says, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue. Well, if you listen, you'll see. Just listen.
I didn't say nothing, man. What you all aroused for, man?
You said who?
I didn't say
you
nothing.
said against who?
I said where that. I'm talking to myself. I'm looking for something. I heard what you said. Keep going.
I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit, unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowment taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies. Who was he talking about?
I don't know.
Who does he think?
I can't pinpoint.
Hold on. Who does he think is being discriminated against by policies that create equity, diversity, and inclusion? Who does he think is being discriminated against?
I can't put no name on it. I can't.
So you're not
That's
pretending.
my answer.
So you say you're not pretending.
No, I'm for real. You got two in the cool. I'll put two in the meat cool.
In the meat cooler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two of them.
Let me see what I got.
If you got room back there.
Okay.
Hello, I heard. Hey, man.
All right. Okay. No, you don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. I'm not going. Huh?
You don't know who he's talking about.
No,
okay.
I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
You just can't say, well, the white people, not down. I said, what else new besides this puppy
Just
show
who else would
that's
he
been
be
going on
talking
for the
about?
last year or two?
Who else would he be talking about? In your mind, who else could he be talking about?
I don't know. I got to go back and sit down and listen for myself. I just can't go off your word.
Oh, you want me to play it again?
Or whatever.
You want me to play it again?
No. I got to sit.
Okay.
No, I got to sit down and review it myself. If I feel like I get an answer and I feel like he, like, man, he grimy, then I'll give you an answer on it. Other than that, nah, I'm just ain't gonna assume nothing like that or give out bogus fact like, man, he this and nah.
Okay.
You understand?
Sadly, yes.
Okay, Sal.
I
What
do.
else news?
I understand. I do.
I said, what? What else news?
I don't know. You tell me. What else going on? What's going on in your world?
Oh, man, just every day working, try to live the best I can, man.
No.
I'm just tired when this stuff over with. Like it just getting started.
Oh,
He ain't
you'll be
even
glad when what's
stepped a
over
foot.
with.
We don't know if he don't know if he gonna make it to January 20th for inauguration.
Wait, you'll be glad
You don't
when
know
what's
that.
over with. What do you want to be over with?
Saying, man, whenever people when he even if he do make it to the White House, I mean, let it just flow. Go with the flow, man. And people feel like he wrong what he doing or this and that. Hey, we got to take a stand on it. But we just can't just go every 4 years and take a stand on it. It's got to happen now. It can't happen every 4 years, Emanuel.
I fear you
that's the
would not
problem
take
now,
a
and that's
stand. I fear you wouldn't take a stand. You'd say, how do we know that it's time to take a stand?
I will take a stand. What are you talking? You don't know me. What are you talking about? I just don't be talking just to be talking.
No, I
But
don't.
I'm just saying, what
That's why I
gets
said
me,
I fear.
I'm not no politrick, man, all the
Well.
time. But what gets me, man, every 4 years they come with that bull, man, the Democrats. And ain't nobody be on that, man. Why y'all just don't do it every day? Why it got to happen every 4 years?
But we
Whatever
doing
agenda
it.
y'all
But we
trying to
doing
push
it right
to win
now.
the black.
Hold on, you say do it every day, but
Huh?
we're doing it right now, and you can't wait for us to stop doing it. How do you say in one breath, I want us to, handle this stuff and call people out every day, and then we call people out one day, and you say, you don't know that.
Emanuel.
Why don't you just wait and see? When
Emanuel.
is the
Emanuel,
appropriate
stop.
time
I'm
to
not-
say something
Emanuel.
that
Emanuel.
look bad?
You get a concert, and the top authorities come out every 4 years. They don't come to your house was they at your house last night, Emanuel?
But I talked
Any
about
one of them
this.
politicians was at
I
your
talked
mouth.
about
Was
this
they at your
yesterday,
house?
and you already ready
Was
for
they at
us
your
to
house,
quit
man?
talking about it.
Come on, man. Think about it. You're not gonna come and shame me every 4 years for a punk ass vote for
hold on.
what?
We all for the every 4 year stuff. This is the in between every 4
No,
years. This is the everyday.
You're not getting what I'm.
No,
you're
not getting
you're
what
not
you're
getting
saying.
what I'm saying.
You're saying, twin.
See, I'm
we
not
should
gonna
be,
argue with you
we
today,
should be
man,
on this
debate.
stuff
No, man,
every
you don't
day,
feel what
not
I'm
just
saying.
wait for every 4 years to be on it. We should be on this stuff every day. Okay, this is one of those every days. And when we own it, you say, we need to stop talking about that.
No, because it's a shame how we can just hate people and you uneducated, you stupid and all that extra stuff. And just because I don't ride with you with the get along game,
But
come
ain't
on,
nobody,
man. I ain't with that.
I haven't said you're uneducated or you're
people-
stupid.
I'm saying I ain't talking. I'm just speaking in general, not you, man. I'm just saying how people just come at people, you stupid, and you this and all that because people vote the way they want to vote. You can't get mad.
But we're not talking about the
And
vote no
regardless of
more.
the
But the vote happened. It is what it is. It's over. He won. Now we talking about what he's
listen,
planning
you're not
on
getting
doing.
what I'm saying, man. Lord have mercy. You like to argue, and I'm not the type of person to argue, man, or debate with somebody, man. I say that for the broad and stuff. I ain't with that, man. I see you like to do that. Look, you like to get cussed out and everything.
What are you
I
talking
noticed that,
about?
man.
What are you talking about? You keep talking about the election.
Don't worry about
the
it, man.
election is over.
My thing is what you were saying. I was going off. My thing is this: don't try to come to the community every 4 years, man. When y'all get mad because the man in the office right now, y'all should have been took flight, and y'all get mad. Oh shit! No. Y'all should have been did this. Every 4 years, it's a puppet show, man. Don't nobody want to listen to that. And then y'all say y'all go do this and all that. or whatever. And for the black community, what? You give up, oh, well, we got a colorful book coming out this summer. We want everybody to come. I don't want to know about no colorful book. I want to see how my stocks is or whatever. See how my daughter go do the next 10 years. Teach her that.
Okay.
About no color. Man,
May
go on
I
with that
ask
mess.
you a question,
They
sir?
pump fake the community, man.
May I ask you
All
a
that-
question, sir?
What, man?
So when can we talk about the important stuff?
I mean, if it's a good factual way to, to really engage with the community, engage with people. Like, man, if we do it, we can work together, come together. That's our problem. We separate, and everything is jealous and envy for nothing. But if we just come together one time, just one time, the black folks, man, it's the most richest race in America, whatever.
What?
I'm talking about black people.
Well, I don't know what you're saying.
Money wise, we the richest nationality in the world, man.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused.
If we just come together as one without going against each other, we can come together and be powerful as we can be, man. But we just against each other all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about. You lost.
Don't worry about it. I'll catch you tomorrow and rehearse it for you.
Okay.
Hey, I got this milk to put up. It's just a shame, man, man. We need to just come together as one. It ain't got to be every 4 years and everything and some pump fake the community and all that crazy stuff. But I ain't about to ride with it. I'm
right,
not
but we're
know,
not talking
I don't vote
about
like
every
that
4
anyway.
years. We're talking about right now.
I understand it. For example, man, before I go, I got a lot of stuff to do.
Like
You
that
see how
milk.
Alicia Reed? Do you see how Alicia Reed handle things, man?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
How she handle business, like engaging with the community and going out her way, and people knowing her. You see how she do that?
Yes.
Okay, why it can't be like that all the time? Why it just take one sister like that to be like that?
You're talking about something that I'm not actually, that we weren't discussing. So you done changed the conversation.
I'm using her for an example, man. Damn.
Right. So you want to talk about elections again?
Never mind, man. I got to talk to somebody who's knowledgeable and knows something.
Yeah, that's
that
a good
stop
idea.
playing all the time.
That's a good idea.
And yeah, 'cause I'm not the one that like to argue and debate and all that. It is what it is. Keep it moving. If I don't understand, I understand. You don't understand, you don't understand.
So you could just say, I don't understand, instead of saying, well, who is he talking about? He could be talking about us. He's clearly not talking about us.
Did he say the white man?
So just say, I don't understand.
Did he say the yin yang?
Just say, I don't understand.
Did he say the Haitian? I didn't say I don't understand. I'm not gonna say that.
Why not? Because you clearly don't understand.
Did he say the white man? Did he come out of his mouth the white man?
Well, let me
Answer that.
Let me say this. Does he have to come out his mouth and say the white man? For you to believe that he's talking about the white man?
Emanuel selling hoodies tomorrow for cancer survivors or whatever. People had cancer. Okay, man. What kind of shirts they for? Oh, it's for cancer and everything. Oh, okay.
What?
I'm a buy them tomorrow.
Wait, just so
Now,
I'm clear.
the
in
reason
your
why I'm
mind-
buying them, because I'm a buyer.
So in
Because
your
Emmanuel
mind,
said they for
a
cancer,
person
and
can't be
I had
talking about
somebody
a
in my
group
family
unless
had
they
cancer.
actually say that group, right?
You said what?
So in order for you to believe that he's talking about the white man, he has to say the white man, right?
Emmanuel said he was selling cancer hoodies. I believe Emmanuel was
All right.
selling cancer hoodies. What did Emmanuel do? I cash out Emmanuel for my hoodie, and what did Emmanuel do? He brought the hoodie to me. I kept him at his word, and I knew what he was talking about.
Okay. That's a great example.
Trump never mentioned nothing about white people.
You're right, he did.
Okay, then. Come on, man. You don't come on. If you go come me correct, man. Don't come with that mess.
So who
he
was he
never
talking
mentioned
about?
that.
Because he didn't mention anybody specifically. So then he
okay,
wasn't
then.
talking about anybody.
So you can't say that. You can't say that.
Right.
Though.
So he wasn't talking about anybody, right?
He didn't put no name on it.
So then
but
he
you
wasn't
put a
talking
name
about
on,
nobody. He
but
didn't
you
put a name on it
when
so
you say
clearly
you
that
go,
means he wasn't talking about anybody.
You want people to buy your hoodies, right?
He didn't put a name on it, so clearly he wasn't talking about anybody, right?
He didn't put a name on it, man.
So that means he wasn't talking about anyone.
I can't say who he was talking about.
So that means he wasn't talking about anyone, right?
He didn't say no name.
So I'm asking. So in your mind, that means he wasn't talking about anyone, right?
He was talking about somebody, but he didn't put a name on it.
Right, so who was he talking about? Now we
He
acknowledge he was talking about somebody.
It might be us, all of us.
Okay,
Who knows?
So you think he might have been talking about us? Okay.
How you know? You don't know. I don't know.
No, I know. You
now
don't
I'm just
know.
telling you, I don't know. Now
Okay,
you hear me saying that?
You
don't know.
There you go. I can accept that.
Okay, then. I'm saying it now.
All right.
Not 10 minutes ago. I'm saying it now, sir. You got that?
I got it now. Yes.
But you can't play me, man. April Fool's next year,
No,
man.
I didn't play you. You
Trick or
played
treat
yourself.
just played.
All right.
I'm going to keep listening, man. I got work to do. You keep bothering me.
Bro, put that milk up.
No, I got so much stuff. I don't know
You
what
said
to
you got
do.
milk to put up. Put it up and do it neatly.
No, I'm in a trap. Now I can't even get through, man. I'm trying to make room.
So put the milk up. Get it out your way. And then
I'm going to dump something on your front porch, man. That's what I'm going to do. The outdate one.
have a great evening, twin.
I am, man. Yeah.
All right. That's twin. He don't know who he talking about. He don't know. I know who he talking about. Most of you know who he's talking about. We know. Just because he didn't say the white man doesn't mean we know who he's talking about. And if you're pretending to not know who he's talking about, you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. And you can't complain. Like, look, every 4 years, we talk about this stuff, but we don't hold people accountable. We need to hold people accountable. Every 4 years, then we want to talk about vote for this person, that person. We need to hold them accountable. All right, the election is over. He won. We're looking at things that he said that he wants to do and holding him accountable. Why are we talking about this stuff? Man, I can't wait for this to be over. You can't wait for what to be over? Because he'll be in office for 4 years. And if we can't talk about the stuff that he does and says while he's in office, if we can't try to hold him accountable while he's in office, then you're going to be mad in 4 years. Like, well, we wait every 4 years and then nobody holding him accountable. Why don't we hold him accountable? But every time we brought up something, you said we should stop talking about it. Just go with the flow. How is just go with the flow holding anybody accountable? How is don't worry about it. Don't be scared. Don't be worried. Just leave the country. Just take care of you and make sure you got some money. How is any of that holding anyone accountable? Ron, I played what he said in its entirety. I played the entire clip straight from his website. That was what he said in its entirety. Stop trying to convince people that he said some stuff that they didn't hear. They heard the entire thing. We heard it. I played it. What, in your mind, Ron, what did he say that we didn't hear that would mitigate him wanting to give white people reparations? What did he say? They're trying to play games. You're trying to play games. They heard it in its entirety. A classy one says, you taking this too far. Right, because wanting reparations for white people off the backs of attempting to get diversity is something that we shouldn't take too far. Who are y'all? For real, who are y'all that look at stuff like this and just say, eh. I don't understand. Why are you doing that?
Cause I want.
I did play it in its entirety, Ron. I played the entire thing from the time that the 47 was on the screen. I played the entire thing. Again, what do you think that they missed? People always, see, this is it. People love to do that. People love to, oh, you're taking it out of context. Oh, you didn't, when they don't, when it's evident, when it's clear what was being said. Oh, you didn't play it in its entirety. But I guess the thing that got you is, I did. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. I'll play it in its entirety again so that you can't try to confuse people. I hope this thing don't mess up and get to echoing.
Colleges and universities. Will impose real standards on colleges once again and once and for all. These standards will include defending the American tradition and Western civilization, for many years, tuition costs at colleges and universities have been exploding, and I mean absolutely exploding, while academics have been obsessed with indoctrinating America's youth. The time has come to reclaim our once great educational institutions from the radical left, and we will do that. Our secret weapon will be the college accreditation system. It's called accreditation for a reason. The accreditors are supposed to ensure that schools are not ripping off students and taxpayers, but they have failed totally. When I return to the White House, I will fire the radical left accreditors that have allowed our colleges to become dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics. We will then accept applications for new accreditors who will impose real standards on colleges once again and once and for all. These standards will include defending the American tradition and Western civilization, protecting free speech, eliminating wasteful administrative positions that drive up costs incredibly, removing all Marxist diversity, equity, and inclusion bureaucrats, offering options for accelerated and low-cost degrees, providing meaningful job placement and career services, and implementing college entrance and exit exams to prove that students are actually learning and getting their money's worth. Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit, unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies, policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
So I'll play the entire thing again. See, the whole, you didn't play it all. You left some out. I played the entire thing. And say for a few of y'all who will get, I don't, look, we can disagree, right? See, I'm not one of those people who's easily swayed by nonsensical arguments. The idea that because you, in the hiring process, you say, I also want diversity, means you're going to hire someone not qualified, is, if you saying that the only reason that black people can be hired is because of the color of their skin, because there's no way that they can be qualified, I just disagree with you. I just disagree with you. Langston.
Hey, how's it going, dear Emanuel?
Hey, it's going all right.
Very good, sir. Yeah, I'm still recouping from this whole election, and I feel like I'm in a good space now,
All right.
where I'm taking a little bit more politics in, and you know, of course, I listen to the show all the time, of course, nonetheless, but I struggle sometimes, and unfortunately, since he's being a prop, we will have to use him as that prop as of all men that may think like Twin. And it concerns me because, you know, there was a time when education was so valued. And I never understood it till now that education allows you to have ways to hear information, perceive it, and understand it, and be able to take it in and see it for what it is. And if you don't have those skill sets, you're easily pliable, which means then you just don't want to hear about anything anymore. You just want to be able to have your KFC or whatever you want to eat, your drink, and just do your 40 hour, 80 hours or whatever, and be okay with that. When other people are taking those hard-earned tax dollars that you have and fattening their pockets, and when you're willfully ignorant, it bothers me. It bothers me because either you don't want to know or you choose not to know. And that bothers me about people that think that way. And little baby, please stay in school. And if nothing else, if you hear this, understand how important education is. Also, I think that also we have to be willing to go ahead and get in the fight. And I mean, it's okay to take a beat, you know, take a breath, but understand that we are in for a fight, and we can't sit on the sidelines. And I think that we've seen who's in it and who's not. and there'll be, we just have to understand for what it is. And so I guess for all the other people that are out there, that I think there still is more people like us that can take an idea and understand it for what it is. And there are going to be some people that want to sit on the sidelines, and that's okay. But I refuse to let anyone dictate to me that we're going to take all your liberties away and you just be okay with that. I feel like I'm all over the place with that.
No. You were not all over the place. You were right on point. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, it's just
And I don't understand
it
the
breaks my heart.
people
Go ahead.
pretending to not understand. Because you can't convince me that most of them truly don't understand.
How could you not? I mean, DEI is in the name. It harkens me back to that little girl, and I'll never forget her. Wasn't a little girl, but I guess she was about to come out of college in Texas. And she felt that she should have been at the University of Texas if it wasn't for people of color that took her spot. She felt entitled, even though they've shown her scores, and she wasn't even close to getting in. But they're okay with putting up these props. And then you have people co-sign this stuff that they're just okay. Well, let's just be over with it. Let's just call it what it is. While they're steadily putting you back. I mean, it's funny. At this one point did stick out in my head what Twin said. He said he just wants his daughter to be able to, I think he said, go to school and better herself. And I was thinking to myself, how the hell is she going to do that when they close all the public schools? I'm just concerned of how unplugged and just maybe I would be even better with this if Twin was actually a double agent and he actually worked for the Republican Party and they were paying him to come on the stage. That would actually put my mind at ease. But if this is who he is, it really makes me sad. And I pray that it doesn't impact him as much as it possibly could be. Because I don't think they're going down the age of retirement. So hopefully he's taking his vitamins and he's gonna have a long ways of lifting that milk.
Well, I'm gonna guess he's drinking plenty of milk, so he should be good and strong.
And taking his vitamins, because they might want old Twin to work till he's about 80. So when he leaves, he ain't gonna have nothing except maybe work at Walmart. Okay, because there's not gonna be no Social Security for you, buddy. We're gonna take that money. So hopefully he saved up his coins and he's good. But I'm sorry, again, and I just wanted to actually everyone else just to be reassured that we're gonna have to get the fight. And this isn't the end. I think I had to come to grips with that myself, that this is not the end. The story is still being written, and we have to continue to understand that. Yes. So whatever it is, please have the gumption to straighten your back and be able to fight. There's a whole generation that was behind us that were hit with water hoses. They believed in something, and they were willing to put their self on the line for it. And it may come to that, and we have to be okay with that. So I may have to come out in my suit and tie. We may have to stand up. It's just what it is. And we have to, let the other stuff step aside. Whatever he was saying in regards to being scared or whatever. This is serious. This is serious business. And I think that you have to be, at least for me, politics is a full contact sport. And if you don't get down on the lines and put yourself in between your rights and someone that wants to take your rights, you might as well go to the plantation.
Yeah.
But, so I don't know. You have yourself a great evening, sir. And
Langston, you do the same. I appreciate your comments.
You, no worries. Goodbye.
All right. That's Langston. I'm honest. It kind of, honestly, it blows my mind just a little bit. The people pretending to not know what's going on, to not hear what's being said. It really does. It kind of blow my mind. That's the most frustrating part. You expect a Donald Trump to be Donald Trump. But you would, at least for me, you would expect the people to... I'm thinking of a quote by Harriet Tubman. and I don't want to well, that's attributed to Harriet Tubman. And I don't necessarily want to misquote it, but it's something about freeing people, and you could have freed more if those people actually knew that they were slaves. And what I'm hearing is some of the people who are going to be the target, they don't know that they're the target. So how can I help you? How can I help you avoid the trap? How can I help you avoid, metaphorically, the bullet coming at you if you don't even believe that it's coming at you? Well, he didn't say me. He didn't specifically say me, so he not coming for me. He coming for your black ass. How do you not see it? He talking about all Americans. No, he's not. Brent,
What's going on, you man?
how you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. So are you saying that when Trump says that he's going to give the cops full immunity, that he's not going to send those same cops into the black community to beat black folks upside the head? Trump's not going to do that, is he?
He wouldn't. He didn't say that specifically.
Okay. But he also said he wanted to bring back stop and frisk. So he's going to send those cops to the white areas to do the stop and frisk, ain't he?
Well, he didn't specifically say that he was sending them to the... Like, come on.
And since Trump got 34 felonies, that means he's going to remove all felonies so black folks can get some, or former felons can get some jobs. He's going to do that, right?
Right.
I tell you, some of the, well, goodness, it's not even mental gymnastics, but some of the things that people will believe, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I would, hope that, Twin was one of them cheapest hoes, but I don't know. But we'll see. But I just got to let you know, I'm rooting for little baby. She is lulling you into a false sense of security, and she gonna catch you. Every time she stands up or whatever she's standing up, I'm like, catch her with a drop kick. Hit her with an elbow. She gonna catch you. She gonna catch you, and you gonna wake up 12 hours later, and we still gonna be man, you okay? Man, you wake up. She gonna get you. He is gonna get you. But little baby, I'm team little baby.
She's full of energy here lately. We got to figure out what to do about that.
Okay. But with Trump's cabinet appointments, you remember during his first election, he was actually listening to, the RNC and Mitch McConnell on, picking the best and brightest, and 40 out of the 44 who was in his first cabinet said hell to the nah. Trump ain't listening to nobody but his own, what's going on in his own head and Stephen Miller. Because the list of folks that he has in his cabinet so far are just the worst of the worst.
Like you said, he don't care. He doesn't care in terms of qualifications, since people want to talk about qualified. He don't care if you're qualified. He don't care about anything but you're loyal to him. If he believes you will do whatever he wants you to do, you might get a spot.
Yeah, and that's shameful, because now what he did, Matt Gaetz, for his attorney general, and that joker is still being investigated for running teenage girls back and forth to the Bahamas. And even when he would be on the floor, he would show pictures of girls he would slept with, and even the Republicans was like, "Yeah, you still were there." So that is just
but a lot of people are saying that he won't get confirmed.
Well, they're talking about there's a way to get it. Well, he may not get confirmed, but it could be like one of those recess appointments.
Yeah, they were talking about that.
Mm-hmm. So it's what this is turning out to be is a Kakistaka. Yeah, I can't even pronounce it. kakistocracy.
But this whole 4 years, again, this is a plan. They've been working a plan. And I think this whole 4 years has been people auditioning to show him how loyal they are to him so that they can get a spot. And he's been looking, he's been paying attention, like, okay, you'll do whatever I say. Okay, so you might be qualified. And that, I think that is the only metric that he's using is, and again, it's for a reason. Like they talked about how the guardrails held last time. He's taking the guardrails off. He's saying, where did I get resistance? I got resistance in a vice president who wouldn't do what I wanted him to do when it was against the Constitution. So I need a vice president that'll do whatever the heck I want him to do. He got J.D. Vance. And you watch him down the line because he's figuring out what the attorney general wouldn't do. You know, he told me I lost the election. And like you said, where's his, what is it, Roy Cohn or Ray Cohn or whatever? Where is my guy who will do whatever I say do, whether it's constitutional or not? I need that guy. Well, Matt Gaetz is that guy. And not only that, I believe he likes people with trouble. It's an old thing that I see in the movies. I can't say it's something I've really ever experienced. But certain people like to get people and they got leverage over them. Because then that way you'll do whatever. Because me appointing you and then you resigning, that investigation kind of goes away.
Yeah.
So now I got a little something over you. And if you get out of line, I'll get a new attorney general and they'll investigate you about them little girls. So you do what I say do, or you gonna have problems. I mean, that's the way that he seems to be running this thing. And that is trouble for America, potential.
Yes, it is. But, well, if all what you said is true, is that's what Trump is looking for, people that he has leverage over and that will do any and everything that he says, how come Tim Scott and Byron Donalds ain't got no cabinet positions yet?
Well, there's some other factors at play there as well. There are some other factors at play.
Like I said, I want to talk to his uncle after he done had a couple of shots of that brown liquor. And what does he have to say? Because can you imagine Tim Scott now? He's a married man now. Can you imagine him coming home every day to Mindy saying, "Hey, sweetie, has the phone rang? Has Trump called for my cabinet position yet?" And she just says, "Not yet, sweetie, but keep hope alive." What in the world? Both of them jokers did all that skinning and grinning, and even with Byron Donalds, they made that joker come out to what was it, the DNC, or it wasn't the DNC, the RNC, or one of the conventions, made him come out to Dixie. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton, and he had to stand there and skin and grin. Oh my! I just don't understand folks like that will sell their entire soul, their integrity, all for the appearance of power. Because just like in, what was it, Lean on Me, where Joe Clark, thought he was the man. And then what did Morgan Freeman not Morgan Freeman, well, Morgan Freeman was Joe Clark, but then you had Robert Guillaume. Came in and said, contrary to popular belief, I'm the HNIC.
Yep.
So I just don't understand it. Just don't understand it. But hey, that's enough of that. I don't have anything for the wrestling report, even though I did watch a little AEW. I'm so far behind that faces are heels and the heels are faces, so I don't even know what to talk about there. Because I'm talking to my son, they're like, goodness, those guys are heels. Now I'm like, really? In their face? But the hoodies, the hoodie donation, when is little baby going to present the big check?
I don't know if she's going to present a big check, but I'm trying to get up with dude and schedule a time for him to come on the air. Okay. If I can't get him on the air, in the next week or two, then I'll just do it and just do it. But I really want him to come on so everybody can hear about the organization that he has and then maybe support it independently.
Well, why don't you have Lincoln Scheduler, get that set up?
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that's wild. But also, man, I'm gonna start calling you Antonio Rockamore.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm sorry, Prophet Antonio Rockamore out of Chicago, who made those prophecies. The one from November, he was flat out wrong about Biden signing any and everything before November came around, so that didn't happen. Because didn't you promise to have your merch site up and running by now?
I did, and I ran into some issues, and I sought help, because I really did think I could figure it out and do it myself. But I sought help, so I have a young lady helping, and so she assures me that we're on the way.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire on that one, because I'm waiting to get that Emanuel Livingston bobblehead with the natural or with the unconventional hairline.
Oh yeah, I can't even. I would try to make up an excuse, but the truth is just the truth, and I dropped the ball. I there's some things that I don't know how to do, or that I can't do as effectively as I want to. Again, I could put up a junk site right now and it'll look like trash. I don't want to do that. So
just as long it can look like Netscape. The old websites in there. And folks still gonna support you and everything like that. But man, there was something else I had, but I can't remember it now. So so we'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'm in Boston now, or in the Boston area. Got another tournament. So we will see what happens with this one. And thanks to Seabreeze, who gave me a couple of restaurant ideas. So I think we're gonna try to find a Haitian spot. She said they got a bunch of Haitians here. And I'm pretty sure they will not have cat or dog on the menu.
All right.
So we're gonna check them out.
Brent,
but, all right.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, you too.
All right. Bye. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know I said this like yesterday, but I think we're doing the DNA shirt today. So we will do that, and we'll see what happens. And I'll try to wear it tomorrow. Oh, hold on. I'm going to take this last call. CK.
Hey, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
Just had to catch you before you leave, man. Hey, yeah, man. The mission completed, man. I got the little temp gig at the Amazon, you feel me? But like I said, the job opportunities opened up. You know, I had to drive way out, so this is my last day behind the wheel. I'm just gonna get on that bus, work hard through the winter, and buy me a car off of that, man. You feel me?
Okay.
But it's time to return the car now. But I thank them. I told everybody I appreciate everything. So now it's time to retire. It's a nice car, but I say let me buy it from you. But yeah, I'm about to. So the Amazon, they like penitentiaries now. The metal detector, you're not bringing nothing in there, man.
Well,
you're not bringing nothing out, huh?
That's good.
Yeah, they protect. You got to protect the assets. You got to protect the assets. There's a lot of goodies people want to take out of the factory, and so you're not bringing nothing, no phone in there, nothing. You just got to do your job. But they provide lockers and everything for your security.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But
I worked at Amazon for about 3 days.
Right. How you like it, brother?
It wasn't too bad. It's just I was working 2 other jobs at the time. This is when I worked at the radio station. I worked at the radio station, and then I would go there after my shift at the radio station and do a shift there. And then
8-hour shift?
Yeah.
How was it? On your feet on that concrete? How
Yeah,
was it?
it wasn't horrible work or anything like that. More than anything, I was just tired. I couldn't do it. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it wasn't too
But but
bad.
I but like I said, I landed the gig, like you said. I landed the gig, so I'm good. The career thing. So now I just gotta, start training Monday. So it all landed perfectly in order. So I'm just going in. I didn't even have to work today, but this the overtime, and this would make it a even 40 about. You feel me? So 3 weeks, y'all, with a car. You know what I mean? And that's going. So 3 weeks, you're going from homeless, no electricity, to back on your feet. So that's one. That's one. I'm
Hello?
sorry about that.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was the GPS. Yeah, so I just want to say that it don't take long, to bounce back in America. You just got to keep faith, and you got a lot of good people out here that support you. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah, they
glad
got.
for you. I'm happy for
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm happy for y'all, man. Hey, man, and it's a great podcast with your grandbaby on there, man. It's greatness, man. So this is great quality, and when she look back at this, it's gonna be smiles and laughter. You know what I mean? When she, this type of stuff is documented, so it's excellent, sir.
you. All right.
But yeah, I got this GPS on, man. But I'm gonna keep listening, brother. Hey, thank everybody on the show.
Take it easy, CK, and good
All
luck
right.
to you. Good luck to you. All right, y'all. About to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, as always. You, as always, as you are out and about enjoying this kind of cold, rainy day. But what am I about to say? Be the reason that somebody smiles today. Till next time, I'm out, y'all. Peace.